Yo guys, what is going on? My name is Jay Flinney, and today what I have for you guys is going to be the Week 3 recap and my Week 4 picks. So let's get into it. Week 3 was a pretty good week for my picks and for my Giants. We ended up beating the Redskins on Thursday Night Football, which was something I really did need. I talked about that last week, so yeah, I'm just glad. Fourth quarter had some woes, but at the end of the day, a win's a win. So, let me get into the Week 3 recap. The Falcons ended up beating the Cowboys. I was so excited. I don't know. I was just beyond thrilled because the Cowboys got off to a 14-0 lead to start off that game. And the Falcons ended up coming back. When you got Julio Jones and Matt Ryan on your team, it's kind of hard to stop. Defense gave up like 39 points. It's kind of hard to win when the opposing team scores 39 points. So that one really excited me. Puts the Cowboys at 2-1. Puts the Giants, Eagles, and Redskins all at 1-2. So we're only a game out of first place. The Colts beat the Titans. Colts get their first win, and as sad as this sounds, the Colts are now technically in first place in their division with a 1-2 record. That division's really open for grabs. The Colts can win that division with an 8-8 record. There's just no team, I don't know, that is good in that division, and that division's been such a bad division for the longest time. The Titans, Jacksonville, and who's the other team in the fucking division? I can't think of it off the top of my head, but it's just been a really bad division for quite some time. It seems like the Colts have won that division almost every single freaking year. But getting into more picks, the Raiders beat the Browns. I was surprised by that one. I ended up picking the Browns. The Raiders actually aren't too bad of a team. Amari Cooper and Derek Carr have been clicking of late, and that's a big, nice target to throw to is Amari Cooper. So Raiders are a better football team than I thought they were. The Bengals beat the Ravens, which the Ravens, well, they won last night. Crazy-ass game. I'll talk about that one next week. But the Bengals are now 3-0, and I can't believe the Ravens started off 0-3. There's only been 3 teams to do it to make the playoffs starting 0-3, so the Ravens may not make it, especially since they play in a very tough division. You got the Bengals, Steelers, and Ravens, which are 3 teams that usually make the playoffs on a steady basis. Jacksonville and the Patriots. The Patriots scored 51 points. Of course they did. You can pretty much pick the Patriots every single week, and they'll never disappoint you. The Saints are now 0-3 as well. Panthers beat them. The Panthers are now 3-0. I like that one touchdown Cam Newton had where he did like a little flip or whatever and almost landed it and pretty much looked pretty cool. I think that was in Week 3. It could have been the week before. But the Saints are just... I don't know what the hell's going on with the Saints. They're just not the same team. Drew Brees is hurt. Luke McCallum didn't play all too bad for him. Had that pick late in the game, which cost him the game in reality. But it is what it is. The Eagles beat the Jets. I mean, the 1 week I actually need the Jets to do something for me. They never can do it, and it's just typical Jets for you. They went back to Jets football. Of course they did. The 1 week I need them, but at the same time, if the Eagles are going to beat anyone, at least they beat the Jets. So at the long run, it's kind of like a win-win for me, but at the same time, it sucks because me and the Eagles are going to be competing for potentially a wild card or the division, and every single win counts. So it is what it is. It's early in the season, still hard to tell. So I guess, you know, it is what it is. The Texans beat the Buccaneers. Texans aren't too bad of a football team. The Buccaneers are not very good. Getting into more picks, the Vikings beat the Chargers. I got that one wrong. Chargers are not that good as I expected them to be. I think they're 1-2 right now. The Steelers beat the Rams. Big Ben's down now, so that's another quarterback hurt. But at least they have a veteran backup in Michael Vick. He didn't play all too bad on Thursday. It's hard to click with an offense off of a short week, so it is pretty difficult to just jump in a roll, and I give them credit. And yeah, the Steelers beat the Rams. Cardinals absolutely destroyed the 49ers. The Cardinals are a good football team. Bruce Arians is a great coach, and I think they're going to do well this year. Bills absolutely murdered the Dolphins. The Dolphins are atrocious. I think Theismann, I think that's the head coach, needs to go. He's just pathetic. And the Seahawks beat the Bears. Bears might be the worst team in football this year. They're just awful. No Jay Cutler's hurt, and they're 0-3 now. And the Broncos beat the Lions. The Lions are now 0-3. There's a lot of fucking good football teams that are 0-3, to be honest. Like, I'm not saying good football teams, but there's not bad teams that are 0-3 right now. So that puts the Lions at 0-3. And Aaron Rodgers with the Packers. Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback out there. I don't know what people want to say right now, but at this time and period, Aaron Rodgers is better than Tom Brady, in my opinion. So to recap my picks, I went 12-3 for the week, which is my best week so far. Week 1, I went 8-7. Week 2, I went 6-9. So that's puts me at 28-17 for the first 3 weeks of the season. And let me get into my week 4 picks. So I already picked the Ravens. They won. I picked the Ravens for the sure fact that Big Ben was not going to be playing, and I didn't think Michael Vick would have enough time on his hands to be ready. I'm picking the Jets over the Dolphins. You got that game over in London at 9:30 in the morning Eastern time, which is crazy because people over in like Cali and stuff like that, that's 6:30 in the morning for football. It's crazy. I don't like the London game. I think it's kind of stupid, and it does suck for the Dolphins because they lose a home game out of it, especially with the divisional game. But getting the more picks, I picking the Colts over the Jaguars. Giants and Bills are playing. It's going to be a great game. Giants going to have their hands full. Bills got a very, very good defense, but I need Tyron Taylor to make some mistakes. Picking the Panthers over the Buccaneers. I'm going to pick the Eagles over the Redskins. They actually might move that game because of this big-ass hurricane that's coming. I'm going to freak out if I lose power. That game might be playing in Ford Field. I'm going to pick the Raiders over the Bears. I'm going to pick the Falcons over the Texans. I'm going to pick the Bengals over the over the Chiefs. I'm going to pick the Chargers over the Browns. I'm going to pick Green Bay over the 49ers. I'm going to pick the Cardinals over the Rams. I'm going to pick the Broncos over the Vikings. Sunday Night Football, I go back and forth with this game, but I still think the Cowboys are going to win, even though I really want the Saints to win. And for my final pick, I got the Seahawks over the Lions. That will do it for my picks. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Jay Flinney. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.